Well, we saw ourselves a pretty active weather day on Saturday. That system rolling through, going to be dissipating on Monday, but a second round is coming in very, very soon. Let's take a look at some of the temperatures that we saw across the board in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. 40s, pretty much the majority up in Washington. Some 30s in our Oregon ranges, and then 20s in our central mountains over here in the Gem State. A little bit warmer, 40s in Boise were some of the highs today, but man, we saw a lot of snow roll through. It was really, really beautiful. Taking a shot from Bogus Basin. Really nice shot there of those lights in the Treasure Valley as they switch off. And then we've got a system that rolls right on through around 11 o'clock. That snow really hitting us today, but it's not going to be too much of a layer hitting us. Most of it dissipating because not staying too cold in the Treasure Valley. But we take a look at what we saw, though. That blue rolling through the Gem State. What we're going to be seeing heading into tomorrow, that's all going to dissipate as we take a look at some of the temperatures expected for tomorrow. Upper to mid 30s in the I-84 corridor area, Treasure Valley and Magic Valley, that is. Lower 30s in our west central mountains, and then 20s in our east central mountains. Going to be nice and cool up there. But as soon as we saw that snow come in, it's going to disappear, and then we got a second round coming in. Let's take a broader look at what we saw. All of that snow rolling away, going to be heading towards the eastern part of the states, towards Wyoming. All of it expected to clear out on Monday, and then that second system that you see is going to be hitting Washington and Oregon, and as soon as it passes over the mountain ranges, you see all of that turning into snow. And so Idaho is actually going to be cooler around that time. So on Tuesday, when this system comes through, it's going to hit us, probably going to be snow, potentially a rain mix, depending on how high the temperatures get up into. I'm seeing 40s. We'll keep our eye out for it. Scott Dorval has got more in his full forecast later on this week. We'll take a look at some of the temperatures for tomorrow. Upper 30s expected across the board in the Treasure Valley with partly cloudy conditions. Taking a look at the west central mountains, as they might see a little bit of snow, a chance of snow. We'll keep our eye out for that in places like Cambridge, Council, and McCall. The east central mountains going to be nice and chilly. Low of 4 for Stanley, going to be very, very cool. Lows of 13 and 21 in places like Sun Valley and Haley, and then down in the Magic Valley. Taking a look at some of those temperatures. Chances of snow for the morning time, and then lower 30s expected for them for a majority of the day. Now, your extended forecast is going to be very important this week because you can see a lot of green behind me here. Let's start out what this week is going to look like. Light chance of snow expected to start out the week. 1 expected to be the low in Wood River Valley area. That's going to be nice and chilly. But then as Monday comes in, it's going to be nice and clear for that. And then as we roll into the rest of the week, Tuesday on through, expect precipitation all throughout this week in the colder conditions too. So we're going to be seeing a lot of snow. The Treasure Valley going to be very, very similar. Sunday starting out going to be nice and clear. 37 expected then. And then we roll into Tuesday. We'll keep our eye out because 41 expected to be the high. So a rain snow mix, but the temperatures might be cool enough to keep all of that turning into snow. Heading into Wednesday, 60% chance of snow. Into Thursday, 50% chance of snow. And then precipitation continuing on into the weekend as the temperatures start to cool down. Lows of 15 and then the upper 20s as well. Keep your eye out for that as winter is starting to make its place in the Treasure Valley.